Alright, so for today, I just want to start off by saying that I know I haven't been trading as much. If you see the date stamps on my trades, there's gonna be some gaps. I mean, because right now I'm kind of working a lot to kind of fund my account, but at the same time, I think I'm just working a lot for yeah, our work doesn't have a lot of people, so I'm helping out, and so I might not be trading as often, but I will try to put out some videos as consistent as I can. I'll try not to miss a date, but we'll try. We'll see. So the trade I took was on Wednesday. I believe Wednesday was the, let's see, the 5th. The 5th is when I took my trade. That's what I was looking at when I first saw the market. This is a 2-minute candle, by the way. As you can see, there's a major supply zone here. Yeah, supply zone here. Alright, it was a demand, but it worked as a supply over here. As you can see, at 4:30, at the 30-minute mark, it closed up here. But it later got rejected really hard. And I saw that, okay, there's a lot of selling power. So once it broke back down below this, I was like, okay, let's get some puts in. Those two really quick trades. Alright, so first trade I entered here because I saw a retest and it came down here. I got in here, kind of retested again, then went back and hit it again. But thank God it rejected. When I saw this candle, I did take a bit earlier than I wanted to because it was a fast candle, big red candle, and it moved pretty fast. So I took out profits. I know that's barely anything. I know that these trades I wasn't really that I should let it run for a little bit longer because like if it went 452 on 20 minutes trade, I could have just got like took in 2 positions and got better entries and stuff. But it happens. And then I got back in over here after I saw that it was getting rejected, major selling power, plus with the time it sells and the level 2, helping me kind of say that it's a lot of selling power. Again, the fat red candle. I could have held it out for longer. I could have, but it didn't happen. This trade, I was looking for quick trades. I wasn't really feeling like I was gonna be able to hold that long of trade today. And honestly, I was thinking about getting back in, but thank God it didn't because it went back and pushed up to the upside. And plus, trading 3 times in one day for me is going to be over trading. I like to stick it to be honest, I really just like to stick it to 1 trade a day and maybe 2. 2 is kind of pushing it, like 3 is really pushing it, but 1 or 2 trades is where I like to stay in between. And as you can see in the chart, pretty sure it's here, yeah. It went back up and then consolidated. You see this. If anything, if you want to wait later on the day, you can see this. You trade this right here. And you see this little here. You'll be looking at it like this way. Bam, right there. Look at that. Hit, rejected. Finally goes, breaks through. Look at this. It pushes up like 409.50 to 411 around a $1.50 move. It's pretty good. But that's if you didn't want to trade it on that day. But I did see the market around here. Over here, I was like, okay. Usually it does rest before dropping lower, or I was thinking that it might be resting and I could push back up, which I really didn't want to get in the trade at that time. But if I did, I would have made huge profits. But it is what it is. You can't take every trade, and I didn't really stress over it that much because market's pretty much open every day, every week. So it's not like, see, I missed Thursday and Friday because I was working for, oh no, Friday market isn't open. That's what I'm filming today. But I missed Thursday and I also missed Tuesday and Monday and Tuesday, which kind of sad about, but it's unfortunate. Another thing that helped me with this trade that lined up was my, let's see, let's go to a 2-minute. Can I go to 2-minute? 2 minute 5 days. We go here. No. Let's I can't auto zoom. Okay, there we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it wasn't that day. It was this day. As you can see too, this is a major demand zone. See, it went right, and look, it nearly hit the bottom, and I tried to reverse back up to the upside, and you can see it hit, got rejected, and look, it just went higher. So one thing that really helps is if you draw your supply and demand zones on two separate things. Like I do mine on SPY and ES. For some reason, every now and then this just I draw it on different, and it just doesn't really line up sometimes. Sometimes it lines up perfectly, and it works well together. Like one thing that I really do like is when you see a you have support and resistance. Like let's say on SPY you see the support and resistance, and here I think let's go. That day is here, all right. Right, like let's say there's a supply or support and resistance here, and then build a supply on the kind, right? So let's say, oh, but look at this. Let's just say, this is a bad example to do one. But let's just say that for some reason, let's say, see where this red candle is. Oh, see where this red candle is? That was a support level, right? And over here you'd have on ES, you would have your demand zone, and from what you see, it will line up to the point like, okay, it just broke out, so I might as well take this put. But over here you say, oh, it just hit a supply zone or the demand zone, so I'm gonna take some calls. And then as you can see, the demand zone was stronger than the support zone, and that's how it usually is. Sometimes that's how I got a couple trades before in my couple videos. I think like 2 or 3 videos ago, is that's how I traded one of them. It was pretty successful, but it wasn't the way that I wanted to do. But it's all about how but if you just line up your supply and demand zones and really see how it is. And what I like to do, I like to rechart every week to make sure everything's fresh in my mind. I know what is where and why it's there. But everybody's different. Everybody has their own trading strategies. But hopefully you got some out of this video, or just hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thank you for thank you for staying all the way to the end. And hopefully you have if you have any holy crap, if you have any questions or anything you want to say to me, the comments are open down below. And hopefully you guys hop into the next one and everything. But all right, that should be everything. Peace.